Generally, how do you feel so far? Like today versus where you started, how do you feel?
You say 1 to 10, right?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how?
9, because I had to give myself 9 for many reasons. Now, what are those things? Sometimes when I urinate previously, I will notice that my urine is foaming. You understand? Sometimes sometimes it will not be like that. But now I can't remember when last I did that. When I saw that. Another thing again is that my test board has changed. Do you know? In fact, I discovered that I've even changed that of my children because I made a meal for them yesterday without adding salt, and I didn't hear any complaint. Yes, and even my husband's own has also changed. So I can say it has changed my family distance something. So I'm happy that I no longer eat anyhow. And when eventually I fall into it, I try to clean it off my system immediately by what I take. For instance, when I do my chamomile tea, my detox water, my zobo, I'm happy. I know I'm cleaning off those things that entered my mouth. And not like before when I snack on anything I see. I don't do that again. For instance, if I must snack on biscuit, I'll go for cracker. And I now discover that I've been doing the wrong thing for a long time. That's taking of milk. I now discover that sometimes I notice that my heart beats faster. And it happens only when I take milk. So I had to tell myself this thing is avoid. And I came to discover that you can still enjoy a wonderful meal without using Maggi. You know, Maggi have MSG and they likes. I was telling my husband that before I started this therapy, I used to notice something, say muscular vacillation, be what around my mouth. So it was so consistent. I was becoming worried about. But do you know now? I can't remember when last I felt. So I discovered that our bodies wanted natural things. But because we don't know how to take care of these, our body will end up reacting. So then I'll sleep and wake up in the night to ease myself. I'll deliberately go and take water and drink. In the morning again, I will say, okay, I'll go and get water. I will deliberately not taking it because I'm thirsty. And when eventually I discover I didn't take much water, I will take it enough in the evening. Instead, let me go and ease myself. I prefer it. But let me do the right thing. So I'm really, really grateful to this therapy, to this thing I found myself doing. I was even talking to somebody around me. I said, Kai, you need to do this thing. That's my colleague in the school, my senior colleague. And she said she's trying to do that. Anyway, we're still on the discussion for her to start. I said, if you do it, this thing today, you're in the hospital, tomorrow you're out, it will disappear. Because you not only do it for today, but you also save your family from the problem tomorrow, right? So I'm really, really, I tried browsing most of these things you are doing. Let me tell you the truth. That's me.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
tried digging deep,
Yeah.
both the Zobo. I now
Mm-hmm.
listen to my body. What is that thing that I just took that my body is complaining about?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
listen to it. So when I eat, maybe somebody gets food for me. Once I test it, I can't continue. I can't because definitely that food is no longer rhyming with my taste food. And when they eat mine, they'll say, some people say, "Kai, it's like I noticed there is natural taste." I say, yes, it's better I spend money to buy fish and bring out the taste because of my husband than using nonsense and causing problem for myself. So I'm
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really, really happy
Beautiful.
because if you're following some of the health information, there are some even health apps I have on my phone that send me newsletters. When you read, you see the rate of kidney disease, the rate of heart disease. I'm the type that check it. I use it to check my pulse. If I'm eating something, I'll check and I'll notice I'm not even feeling my pulse on my neck and I'll be happy. I say, yes, it's safe. Unlike before that when I touch it, I'll be feeling it. When I took mango and avocado,
Okay.
in
Okay.
large quantity, I noticed it showed up on my skin, especially that avocado. I had to start browsing on it. I said, I noticed some of the rashes on my face disappeared without applying this one, clean this one, do this one. They naturally disappeared. I discovered that our foods are our medicines actually, but it's just that we don't use them properly. So when people tell me your face is glowing, your face is shining, I'll just be laughing. I'll say, huh. So I'm really, really grateful. So I'll tell my husband that he gave me the best gifts. I always appreciate him for that. I say, you gave me the best gift. You brought me to know the truth. I'm no longer afraid. You know, sometimes when that attendant who is a nurse, once she come and say, her day is hectic, and I say, what happened? She says she lost a patient to this, to that. Those times I'll become scared. But you know now, I'm not even afraid. I don't know if you understand. Sometimes when I look at it, I've not taken something the way I should. When I go to the market, I'll buy this at the eggs, stock my freezer with those things. Lettuce. So I will take the lettuce. I will take it and I'll be happy. It's for my husband to go out and come back with lettuce and parsley and say he bought it for me so that I can eat that food. I was happy. It's a sign that what I'm doing, he has come to the know of it and he's seeing results. And when I check my reading, I'm happy. So once I see my reading shifting, I know there's something you are not getting right. I will quickly switch. So it's good. I'm really, really happy. Sometimes when I miss those night hangouts, it's not as if I deliberately did that. I feel bad. I'll tell my husband, I want to join this hangout because once I go to that hangout, something in me will get triggered again. I'll be triggered to start doing the right thing because when you hear people talking, speaking
Yeah.
about their testimonies, I want to speak mine and I don't want to fake it. So I have to
Yeah.
get on my bed and prepare for Saturday. So I'm really, really grateful. It's not as if I didn't really miss the class, the scheduled meetings. That's why you see at the point I was like almost crying. So I don't want school to start to, and I will still be on this.
And it took you so long to make up your mind. I remember back then when you were about to sign up and I asked you, so why are you ready now? Why didn't you sign up 2 years ago? You were like, that's so many people were telling you spiritual, they'll tell you spiritual. Is this so many things everywhere?
If I tell you the things my husband bought, there was one they told you one powder that if you put it in your food, if you take it, it will help. You should take it with pap without sugar. I said that one is not a problem. I did it. When you be expecting to see results, it's as if the result is little or nothing. At the point I was lamenting, I said my husband, I'm making a photo. I bought skipping rope. I'm doing all these things. But little did I know that my diet is part of my main problem.
Yeah.
My diet. That's what is a result of what we give to it.
Yeah. What else? Now you just mentioned you've tried some powders. Did you buy supplements as well?
I bought supplement once.
Okay.
I saw only little results. I became discouraged.
Right. So, but why were you skeptical initially the first time that you heard about this our method? Why were you skeptical?
My husband told me, so we are like, to my husband, so let's try it now. But we didn't really, one thing again is not just him. He tried anyway. Well, because I was the one that did the research. Yeah. But the problem is that I was seeing as if and I counted here make sure the man with the results. You understand? So I was like, I didn't know, lack of knowledge, just like I said. My husband was like saying, had we knew what we knew, we are knowing now that baby wouldn't have been lost. So I feel guilty. It was a failure on my own part. Even the doctor told me that, see, you still have chances because we plan doing surrogacy. Let me tell you the truth. We plan surrogacy. We plan other methods. The doctor said no. That my body is still okay. I should just work on it. So I say it's better I use this therapy and work on it so that even when it has taken place, my numbers will not jump up because I'm doing the right thing. If I was telling my husband, when that time comes, when I take it, I will do all doable. Potassium bruise, vegetables. Now I'm feeding my body with it. So that time my body wouldn't be in a hurry to reject some because you're already feeding it now with it. You're already preparing both your brain. So even when I will not crave for all things that will be harmful to my body.
Yes, you won't have those kind of weird cravings whereby if it's not sugary, you won't even know, like you won't be craving for those things because those are not, your body doesn't see them as food anymore. You now see it as poison. So even the cravings will not go that way. Because I really felt bad, after, I think it took like 2 years for you to come to
honestly,
that
before this one.
Yeah, I remember when I saw his
and I lost it when I was like, I've already overcome this monster. Yeah. That was why I felt bad. But on the second thought, I said, maybe that pregnancy, maybe the baby is already having issues. And God wants to save me from future stress. What's the point? Giving birth to a child that is already having issues, maybe it's a mongoloid or whatever. You end up going in and out of the hospital. And you won't kill your own baby with your own hand.
No, you won't.
So I said, maybe God has checked that. I was even telling how I had a dream where I was told in the dream that the baby has been tampered with. For that day, I lost that baby. So I felt God handled it to save me that stress and prepare me ahead. So that's the light where I'm seeing it. So it has really helped my heart. But when I see people eating some things, in my heart, I'll be feeling, I wish these people know the truth. I have this friend in school who like natural things. I'll see that she's just wasting her time. But you see now, I appreciate natural things.
No, you understand.
In fact, my ugu in my compound. In fact, during mango season, the mango in my compound I used to use, I used to share anyhow. I now valued it. My husband will plug it and complain that I finished it. The guava in my compound, I will eat it. I say, my body, this is what my body is asking. So I'm happy. God bless you so much for your research and bringing us to the knowledge of that truth.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, I'm happy that 2 years versus 3 months. I mean, look at how far you've come in just 3 months. So basically, every other thing has been ticked off. All the complaints have ticked off. You mentioned sleep, right?
Yes, at the early stage.
Okay, so sleep was an issue, but right now you sleep well, right?
Perfect.
What else? Can we list out as many of them as have been ticked off so we know what's remaining in our
muscle? Is it muscle articulation? I mean, what? I was noticing it consistently that time.
Like twitches. Is it twitches around your lips? Is that it?
Yes, it was too much.
What did your doctor say was the cause? Did they say it was the BP?
Some of them were saying the drugs too. I was wondering, is that same drug I'm taking? But it's no longer reacting the way. I don't know. I don't even know what caused it. Because I was complaining. Some of them are saying it's drug, but those things have disappeared.
Then your weight. Did we say you were overweight?
Yes, it dropped. It used to be 80 something. It dropped to 74. I mean 76. within that range, but I'll check again.
So when we started, your weight was 84.65. So the last time you checked, you
Yes,
have a
next
weight
I
tracker. What
checked.
did you write?
When I checked, I got 76.
Okay, beautiful. So at least that's from 84. That's about 84.65 is approximately 85 to 76. So that's at least 9 kg. You've shared at least 9 kg.
I
It's
also
nine,
checked my sugar some time ago.
and it was okay still compared to before.
Yes, ma. I checked. It was, I think, 5.4. I think 5 point after meal, not
Okay.
fasting blood sugar.
So that one is sorted. Then your start BP reading was what? Here for us.
Wahala. Let me check. I wrote it down.
That's what you used to get. And that is with all these medicines. Yeah, what you filled here for us was 172 over 122. The day you filled for us. 172 over 122.
I'm telling you.
So you can imagine you've literally maxed out all the medicines you can be given, and yet the BP at that 172 over 122 is dangerously high. That is why you were having all those spasms, all those things, all those sleep problems. That's why you were having it, because the BP was still too high, and that's why we're having all the sleep problems.
Sometimes I'll be feeling dizzy.
Yes, so all that has stopped now. So I want to congratulate you. You've done so well. And you've followed so well. You've also researched a lot. You've put in a lot of effort, and you've shown up literally almost all sessions. I think it's just once you ever missed in the past 3-4 months. So that is something that I must commend. A huge improvement from where you're coming. If it was possible, and even the kidney damage occasioned by the EUCR is clearing up. So you've literally repaired your kidneys in the past 4 months only, something that these medicines could not do, right? So you've done so well. In just 4 months, you've been able to do this.